SportsCenter is Ndamukong Suh of the Miami Dolphins. Clearly a big game coming up this weekend. Every game this late in the season is always big, but considering that you know that if you win this game, your chances of making the playoffs go sky high. If you lose, they fall down pretty low. How will that affect what happens this week in terms of preparation and even on game day?
I think our focus stays the same. We understood the position that we put ourselves in earlier this season and making it very tough for us, especially going 1-3 in the first quarter. And we had to fight our way back to where we are right now. So, and the way we did that was taking each and every game one at a time. So we got to focus on this game as we did all the previous, and make sure we take care of business.
You know, your defense is ranked 24th overall right now. Offense is ranked 25th. With those numbers, Ndamukong, how is this team even in a position to reach the playoffs right now?
I think it's not focusing on those particular statistics because they don't always tell the full picture of how teams are, and you really just got to take those things for a grain of salt. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not, and what we've been able to do as a team is just focus on what we need to do to be successful each and every week, and we've been able to be successful in the last couple months with that.
And you've done it in the wake of some pretty significant injuries, multiple positions, including your starting quarterback, Ryan Tannehill. How has his loss affected the team overall?
It's definitely taken a big blow to us, but we understand we have a great backup quarterback in Matt Moore, and Matt's a very integral piece to our offense, and even though he wasn't the starter from the very beginning, and obviously Tannehill was, he has a big part of our offense, so we knew it was when he had the opportunity and needed to step up, it was going to be easy for him.
You know, back in Week 7 when you guys faced the Bills the first time and you beat them, you sacked Tyrod Taylor once, you hit him another 4 times, you held that defense to only that offense to only 267 yards that day. What must happen this upcoming Saturday in order for you guys to complete that season sweep of Buffalo?
Yeah, we got to have a similar type of game, if not better, because they're a better team, and they ought to obviously have a healthy running game that we got to stop, especially with their quarterback and all their read option stuff. So at the end of the day, we've got a big task ahead of us. We understand what they want to do. They pretty much stayed the same as I've watched film throughout the week, and they've got some big players back. Obviously, LaShawn McCoy's healthy, as well as Sammy Watkins.
You know, since you came into the league, 6 seasons ago, Ndamukong, you've been one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL, but you've only played in 2 playoff games. You've yet to win one. What would it mean to you personally to reach the playoffs this year and finally get that first postseason win?
It's huge, and I think it's an accomplishment for everybody. But from a personal standpoint, it's very tough in this league to get to the playoffs, one, and then obviously win. And obviously, I've had chances before, struggled in 2011 and 2014. Some things that mishappened didn't necessarily go our way, but it'd be huge to be able to do that here with this organization and continue to have success.
Does it bother you that you haven't had that playoff success yet?
It's an itch that I definitely want to scratch and make sure I take care of. So that's how I look at it. And at the end of the day, we all have common goals on this team, and I think we have an opportunity to get that done.
You definitely do, with 2 games to go, starting with Buffalo coming up this weekend on Christmas Eve. And Ndamukong, thanks for hanging out with us here on SportsCenter. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much. A pleasure to talk to you.